Hello, greetings Earthlings. Today I'm going to teach you a very powerful and also very challenging sequence for not only building core strength and strengthening the navel point, but also strengthening your feeling of personal power and confidence and raising your self-esteem. That's because this sequence is inspired by a very ancient traditional sequence from Kundalini yoga called the Satkriya that is for, yeah, all of those things, strengthening the navel point and raising the fire of enthusiasm that gives life spice and gives you those feelings of confidence and self-esteem. But also, yeah, it strengthens your physical body in this area a lot. And this fire also, by the way, is digestive fire. So, let's do it. We're gonna start with a little bit of breath work. So, I'm just gonna sound the bowl, get comfortable in your seat, and then we'll begin. Rubbing the hands together at the heart. We'll tune in with Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. And let's just chant the seed sound of the fire chakra, the solar plexus chakra, Ram, 3 times. Ram. 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 Now lifting your left arm up and out, let's do a few rounds of the breath of fire. So this is just a light version of the breath of fire, pumping from the navel point to forcefully exhale through both nostrils at the same time. Ready, set, go. Good, big breath in, hold it in. Squeezing energy up with Mula Bandha. And breathe out, let the arm down. And then we'll go up with the right side. Same thing. Ready, set, go. Good, breathe in, hold it in. Chin's tucked slightly in, back of the head reaching up. Squeezing Mula Bandha. And then breathing out. Awesome. Now we'll take both arms up. If you want, you can do the thumbs up gesture as we think about raising positive energy. Here we go. Notice the movement of my navel point. Big breath in, hold it in, squeezing energy up to the center of your brain. And then exhale. Taking your hands down to rest on your knees, palms facing up. Just notice your energy body. set an intention for this practice. Something negative, something that's been bothering you. Let's be aware of it, let's be real about it, and let's use the fire that we're going to cultivate to transform that into power, into strength. Awesome. When you're ready, you can lay down on your back. And most of the practice, we're going to be laying on our backs. So this is not actually part of the Sat Kriya. These are just some preliminary abdominal exercises that I'm adding in, because core strength is super important. So let's get your core engaged. So laying on your back, go ahead and use your abs to flatten down the curve of your lower back, the natural curve. If your back is curved, that means that your abs are not engaged, and we want to keep them engaged. So tuck in, and we'll bring your arms in. You can lift your head, and 10 times we're going to inhale and open, exhale and close. Let's go slow. Using Ujjayi breath, we breathe in through the nose and also back out through the nose, but you're contracting the back of your throat to make an ocean sound. Good. Now just keep your knees into your chest and keep squeezing your abdominals. Don't hold your breath. And hold this position. It's called the tuck hollow hold. I'm counting down from 30 in my head. Good. And for the last little bit, if you want to try, you can try extending your legs. And if your back arches off the ground, then go back to tucking your knees, or you can just finish up with this one just a little bit longer. Good. And release. You can bend your knees, bottoms of your feet down to the floor. This is the last little extra exercise that I'm adding at the beginning. We're just going to bend or flex at your sides to bring your thumb to the outer part of your leg. Good. Now hold. And hold. And hold. And hold. And hold. And hold. A couple more times. Last one each side. Good. And release. Give yourself a little bit of a break. Take a few deep breaths. We're about to begin the Kriya. Remember your intention. So we're going to start with 2 minutes today of alternating leg lifts. So you can extend your legs, and we're going to have your arms extended with your palms facing each other, and we're just going to lift your legs and In your mind, you can use the mantra Sat Nam. Inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam means truth is my identity. I am divine truth. So remember to keep your lower back pressed down to the floor the best you can by using the strength of your abdominal muscles. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. This is probably going to get really challenging, but we're just doing a beginner's version of the Kriya today. As you gain strength, you'll be able to go longer. I'm going to put the traditional timing in the description of the video. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. When it does get really challenging for your body, for your mind, you can stop that exercise. You can come back to the mantra. You can come back to your intention and your reason for doing this. Okay, for this next one, we're going to have your palms facing each other, and we're going to lift and lower the legs together. So this is another 2-minute period. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Anytime this becomes super challenging for you, mentally and physically, come back to your intention, come back to your reason for doing this. And of course, we just do what we can. So if it becomes too much and you need to take a rest, it's not a failure, it's not a problem. You take rest, and then you can come back. And another thing that you can do is if this does become too difficult and you can't keep your lower back pressed down to the ground, I should have said this sooner, my bad. You can put your hands in the supportive position down below your butt, like mine are right now. And that will help you to be able to keep your back down. All right, if you want to do a few more reps, you can. If you're done, go ahead and stop. You're like, what do you mean when I'm done? Yeah, you get to decide. So if you already decided that you're done, go ahead and stop. Good. And then just bring your knees into your chest. And we're going to rest now. In the middle of we're going to rest in the middle here. So this is called Apanasana. And the purpose of this position, besides resting, is to allow intestinal gas to come out. So if you have any, let that come out. Apana refers in yoga language to downward flowing energy. Apana governs all downward, outward elimination from your body. So that would include farting or releasing intestinal gas. So enjoy some more time here. If you decide to memorize this sequence, you could rest for up to 5 minutes here. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start talking about the next dynamic posture, the next movement of the Kriya. So I call this one exploding seed. It starts here where you are. The in-breath, we shoot the legs out to about 30 degrees or 60 degrees, depending on your body and how that works. And then we exhale, come back in. So we're going to do this one for 3 minutes with the mantra Sat Nam. Ready, set, go. So it's not a race. You don't necessarily have to even go as fast as I'm going. "30 degrees with your legs would be more challenging. And one way to make this to modify this exercise to make it a little easier is to not put your legs down so low. And then if it's still really difficult, you can use the same supportive position that I showed you in the last exercise. Remember your lower back. If it starts arching off the ground, modify so that you can keep your back down. Sat, Nam. Sat, Nam. Try to keep your mind in this Kriya. Focus on the movement, the breath, the feelings, and the mantra. Sat, Nam. Sat, Nam. That fire is burning away everything that isn't you. Impurities of the mind, conditioning, monotonous, repetitive, pointless thought patterns. The negative emotions that you've been dealing with. You can do it. I know it's hard. Maybe just a few more. Awesome. Bring your knees back into your chest and then let go. We're done with that one. So that was the hardest part of this. It's already over. So you can lower your legs down now, or you can keep actually your left knee into your chest. And for 1 minute, we're just going to raise and lower the right leg. So we've already begun. Sat, Nam. Inhaling up and exhaling down. This is to reset your spine. Each one of these movements has a different purpose. Check the description for that stuff, those details. Right now, try not to think too much and just do. The mind wanted you to stop before we even got started. Mind wanted you to stop a long time ago, so let's stay out of that space. All right, switching to the other one. 1 minute over here. All right, switching back to the right leg. Left leg is tucked. So we're gonna do the exact same thing one more time. So 1 more minute on each side. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Sat, Nam. Sat, Nam. Point those toes, little smile on your face. Good, and switch to the other side. Last little bit. You got this. Take it easy. Just keep going. Okay. Knees into the chest. Cross the ankles. And we're gonna rock up. So we'll come to standing however you want to get there. And we'll meet in a forward fold. So this next movement is just a forward bend. We're going up and down. If you've got super tight hamstrings, just bend your knees as much as you need to. And we're gonna put your palms down on the ground, and then we're gonna inhale up with as much of a back bend as is appropriate for your body, with the palms up to the sky, and then exhale back down. Inhale up, exhale down. And this is to recharge your aura. So let's do it. And the first 2 minutes of this, we're gonna be going pretty slow. And then I'll let you know when we're at the 2 minute mark. And if you wanna do the last minute fast, then you can. I'm telling myself, slow down. So let's all slow down a little bit. So if you want to speed it up, you can speed it up. Just 1 more minute. Big smile on your face. We're expanding the radiant body. That light from within you is glowing bright, powerfully, radiating out from your center, lighting up the space around you with positive energy. This is the final movement. So finish strong. Excellent. You can stay in a forward fold, bend your knees, put your belly on your thighs. Take some deep breaths. Relax your body. And allow yourself to come down into a squat if squatting is possible. We're just on our way to sitting down. Right back where we started. So if you want to grab a cushion, if you have one, you can. Otherwise, just sit down in a comfortable seated position with your legs crossed. And sitting with we'll do a cut. So sitting with your legs crossed, with your spine tall, and your chin just ever so slightly tucked, Your jaw is loose, everything is relaxed. If you want, you can touch your pointer fingers to your thumbs. We call this Jnana Mudra. It symbolizes your willingness, your openness to connecting with higher consciousness, or connecting with your higher self. And when you sit tall, this energetic highway from the root of your being, the tail of your spine, all the way up to your crown is open like a pillar of light. And just allow that fire that we have cultivated, that we have built in your belly, in your solar plexus, to burn through negative programming that is still trapped and stuck in your consciousness. Allowing that fire to burn up shame. Shame about who you are. Shame about things that you have done. Feelings of inadequacy. Echoes and reverberations of negative voices that have gotten stuck inside of your head like an echo chamber. Voices that tell you that you're not enough or that you can't. Limiting beliefs about how you are and who you are. Just a few times before we lay down and relax, let's do this little exercise. So let's breathe in from the solar plexus up to the third eye. This is in your imagination. So imagine yourself breathing in fire from the solar plexus up to your third eye. And then hold your breath, and inside of your mind, repeat Ram. Ram. Ram, ram, still holding your breath, folding forwards, and then lifting up and exhaling. So we'll do that again. Breathing in and up. Holding at the third eye, mentally repeating Ram, Ram, Ram. Folding, lifting, still holding the breath, exhaling. Just a couple more times, breathing in and up, holding, Ram, 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 folding, lifting, exhaling. Last time. Ram, ram, ram. Folding. Lifting. Exhaling. Amazing. So now at the end of a practice like this, really any practice, it's very important that you just lay down and completely relax your body and your mind. So I'm gonna leave you to do that, and I would recommend anywhere between 6 and 12 minutes or if you have more time, maybe even more. So set a timer so that you can actually let go and you don't have to keep track of time in your head. You get to relax. And then before you get up and go back out into your day, allow yourself a few moments of mindfulness. But you did amazing. If you made it this far, excellent job. You keep doing things like this, you're gonna continue to get stronger and to be able to actually reprogram your mind and get closer to your Satnam, your true nature. So lay down and enjoy some relaxation. Thank you so much for doing this practice. Satnam.